Near Mikaela Way in Avon, Colorado, Mikaela Shiffrin is rebuilding a comeback.
Gym time, strength and conditioning portion of the season.
On her terms.
Every year we're kind of reinventing the wheel a little bit.
At 30, Shiffrin has won more Alpine World Cup ski races than any male or female in history, more than 100 and counting.
106!
She has 2 Olympic gold medals, 6 World Championship golds, and while still racing, has been inducted into the Colorado Sports Hall of Fame.
It's certainly a testament to the work that has been done and the journey I've had and my whole team and family and close friends and biggest supporters.
Shiffrin is the GOAT.
Be the best ever.
You know, there was some really great high highs.
On a journey that's been anything but easy.
And some really low lows.
At the Olympics in Beijing, Shiffrin raced in 6 events. She didn't medal in any of them. Then came Killington.
Everybody said it was going to happen in Killington.
Racing toward her 100th World Cup win.
The more people said that, the more I felt like, I think that's too easy. Like, I don't think the universe is going to let this go that way.
Oh no! Oh no!
Mikaela hit a gate, crashed, and felt a stabbing pain in her midsection, a rare injury from being punctured in the fall. Shiffrin's recovery would be difficult, healing her body.
I had those like scary PTSD flashes of crashing.
And her mind.
Every time I get in the start gate, whether it's a race or training, I'll have these like flashes, or it's almost like a memory.
This had been more than just a crash, something different, something unlucky, a 1 in a million injury.
And they're called intrusive thoughts, and it's a symptom of, or a signal of post-traumatic stress disorder.
Getting that moment out of her head would take time.
Me proving to myself that more often than not, skiing high-speed GS doesn't end in a puncture wound.
And that time has come. Only 3 months after that Killington crash, Shiffrin won her 100th race.
Untouchable, unreachable, unrepeatable.
An achievement she thinks would have surprised even her late father.
I don't think he would have ever thought that I'd get to 100. I don't even know what he'd say. He'd probably be like, it's time to be done. But I'm not done yet.
Not even close to being done. In front of her home crowd, Shiffrin won her 104th World Cup at Copper Mountain. Once again, flying down mountains in a sport she loves.
The trick that we're all trying to work on is how to dive into that speed and sort of like go headfirst into the vortex.
All leading Shiffrin to her 4th Olympic Games in Italy, racing this time on familiar snow.
Understanding the lay of the land, knowing approximately where your hotel or your house or lodging is going to be.
And back in a familiar place, atop podiums and racing fast at the Olympics, on her terms.
Take a look inward and say like, wow, this is real, this happened, this is now a written part of history. That's a pretty special moment.